Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tracie Mahan, and today you'll be listening to a channeled Ascension Activation Session where the client turned into a phoenix and worked with the dragons for healing the earth, bringing in new energy, and gives directions on how to get to the new earth, along with so much more. Take a listen. With just these beautiful colors, can you see your image now? Is that your truest form?
I want to say I'm a bird. That's so weird.
Tell us about the bird.
I have skinny legs and white. I want to fly.
And so why don't you fly and tell us what happens as you move up into the air and take flight? What is that like to be the bird and be free?
I'm light and free.
And where does this bird take you? Where are you going?
Atop of a mountain. I feel I'm so big.
What else is
my wing is so big.
Do you know what kind of bird you are?
No, I don't know. I want to say phoenix. Is that possible?
It's very possible.
I want to say when I fly over the earth, I bring the love to the earth.
And when you're bringing that love to the earth, what happens with earth energy as you're flying over it like that?
I clear it up. I release the sad.
So you release sadness from the earth?
Yes.
And then what happens next?
I'm using my wing, hugging her. And also I'm hugging myself. It's so weird.
And do you feel worthy to feel happy like that?
Yes.
Can you just let that happiness in all the way into the core? Just allow yourself to be happy.
Like I'm babying myself.
Can you tell us more about
that? Like I'm holding a little baby, but at the same time, that's myself. And also, it's Earth.
The baby is also Earth?
Yeah, it's so weird.
Sounds beautiful. And so when you think of Earth like that, and you think of the baby in your hands, and you're bathing it in the energy of happiness, yes?
Yes.
And you're the sadness from the earth.
Yeah, like I can blow it away, like those black, like a smog, something. I can just blow it away.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
And when you do that for Earth, how does that help Earth?
it can rise up the vibration. You know, the people, they can't get out of their pattern. They keep thinking this, thinking that, but every thought has power. Sometimes that thought, the angry thought, create a black or green sticky energy. It's not beautiful.
And you said it raises the vibration.
Yeah, so I can remove those black sticky, gray sticky energy. I can remove those.
And when you remove them, then what happens? What does that do?
And the earth is so beautiful. Why should I cover it by black sticky stuff?
And you're able to remove all of that.
Yes, I need help.
You need help removing it?
Yes.
Who can we call to help? Who do we call to help?
Dragon, please.
Who do we call?
The dragon.
The dragon. And as we call in the dragon around you, can we bring in the dragon's friends as well? Bring in more than one dragon.
Yes.
And can you see them come in behind you?
I can see my dragon.
And what are they doing to help you remove the sadness and the black sticky goo and the green sticky goo? What are they doing to help?
They're around the earth now. They can use fire, so strange. They can use fire to clean up the earth and the water.
And so they can use fire to clean up the earth. Does that hurt the earth with the fire? How does that work?
Yeah, how does that work?
Tell us what's happening with the fire and the dragons and cleaning the earth. Explain that to us.
Sometimes the fire in the forest is necessary for clean up.
And so when the earth is physically on fire, that is the cleaning of the energy?
Yeah.
What about the smoke and all of the damage that it causes?
Let it go. So strange. Yeah, let it go.
And so the dragons are helping you to clean the earth.
Yes.
And the fire is helping to purge the earth of the black sticky and green sticky energy.
It's black and green. They look dirty.
Now it's clean?
Yeah.
And tell us what happens after it's been cleaned like that. Then what's next?
You know, earth is like a beautiful marble. Now you can see the colors. You can see the color. It's a rainbow. It's weird. It's a rainbow color. It's not green and blue. It's rainbow color. It's so weird.
So the earth is now rainbow colors. That is wonderful. And so what is the vibration of that?
The people on earth, Gaia, I love you so much. And people, you need to do your own work. Pay attention to what you think. Every thought is energy.
Everything is energy.
Yeah, everything is energy. And you're creator. Pay attention to what you think. Pay attention to what you pay attention to. Pay attention to the bird on your way to work. Pay attention to the flower you see. Pay attention to the tree, the color, and everything. Pay attention to the breeze. Blow through your cheek, so beautiful. Pay attention to the people who smile. That's a stranger you walk by, but there's a smile on their face. Pay attention to that. And forgive what happened to you when it's not so comfortable. When it's injustice, forgive. I know that's hard to ask.
And is it important to forgive? Let's look at that.
Yeah.
Why is it so important to forgive the injustice?
That's the only way we can move forward. Otherwise, that's a package you're carrying on. It's so hard to walk, so hard to fly if you carry those baggage.
And what if someone can't get rid of the baggage? Then what happens?
Then it's okay. Forgive yourself. You cannot forgive. Do what you can do. Start from enjoy that little flower blooming, that red rose along the road, that yellow rose along the road. Pay attention to that moment is enough. You cannot get rid of all the baggage at the same time, but little by little.
And when everyone starts to let go of their baggage and smell the flowers and enjoy the trees and the moment and be more present like that and forgive the injustices, then what happens?
Then the injustice will be less and less for the whole earth. Do you know your thought sometimes is calling the injustice energy? You know your thought is holding the injustice energy on the earth. Humans have to let it go.
And then when they let it go, the injustice will stop happening.
Yes, and we cannot just rely on others come in to clean up the earth. Earth is ours. We need to do by our own hand to clean up everyone.
And when you say clean up the earth, are you meaning physically clean up the earth, emotionally clean up? What do you mean?
The energy, on the energy level, those black sticky energy.
And so energetically cleaning up the earth.
Yeah, when we change how we think, the energy around the earth is changing.
And so the way we think as a human race, it is always creating, and we are part of creation. And the way we change our thoughts is raising the vibration of the planet and creating a new reality.
Yes, exactly, yes.
And tell us what kind of reality is being created when everyone can step into letting go of the injustice, and everyone can step into raising that frequency, raising that vibration by what they are thinking about. What is the reality that's being created when that happens?
That's a power ways reality. And we are shifting from power over reality to power with reality.
And can you explain that a little more?
Power over is an old pattern. It's control, it's fight, it's control and don't want to be controlled. It's rebel, it's fight, it's ugly, it's powerless feeling or power hunger. So in the old power over diagram, when we want to feel powerful, we try to take power away from others to feel powerful, but that's a vicious cycle to feel powerful. We need to move away from power over diagram. Let's move to power with diagram. Power with, everybody can feel powerful by help each other. When you help others feel powerful, you feel powerful too. That's the way you get the power. It's helping each other. You know, in the morning on the way to the work, even you give a smile to a stranger, and that stranger give you a smile back. Even she feel, oh, it's weird. Why would he smile at me? But at that moment, don't you feel good? Don't you feel powerful? And even you just help somebody on the way, and not for anything, just for that feeling itself. That's powerful feeling. You feel good. That's enough.
Yeah, it's beautiful. And as that frequency moves through the planet and people are raising their vibrations into this space that we have just talked about, what happens for the planet?
Yeah, we can have a new way to feel powerful. You don't need to take away other power. You don't need to be greedy to take away others. We have endless power. Everybody can feel powerful by holding your powerful thought. That's enough. Pay attention to what you think.
And it starts with the thoughts. The thoughts
Yes.
and feelings. What a beautiful message. And as you were the phoenix flying above the earth, taking the sadness and moving the earth into a better energy as you were purging the old energy out with the help of the dragons, is there anything else about this and this message of the power of our thoughts that you would like to share.
Oh, I feel Phoenix is a feminine energy, and dragon is what's the word? Male energy.
The masculine.
Masculine energy, and there is a balance for the earth. Balance is beautiful.
And when the male energy and the female energy create balance, what does that do for the planet?
That's also another way to say power ways. It's female and male energy balance. And I'm calling for the female energy to step up your role. Yeah. Love yourself. Give yourself the permission to step up.
Give yourself permission. That is big. That is something people do not do. They do not feel worthy to have this beautiful balance and energy.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about the balance and energy within yourself?
Like I'm giving myself permission right now to see my own power. And I let others define myself before. But now I'm claiming my own power.
And how would you recommend anyone else to claim their power? How would that work? Is it the same for everyone?
Yes, it's the same for everyone. Do not give up your energy. Do not give up your right. Claim your own right. Claim your own power. When you encounter some person still use power over diagram, you just walk away.
Just walk away.
Yeah, in that way they cannot take your power. I mean, do not engage with the power over game. So they cannot take your power if you don't engage in that old game. Let's step in a new way. Let's step in a new relationship between persons. So when the old game they want to play, you just say, I don't want to play in this way. You walk away. That's your power.
And every time that happens, you create a new reality?
Yes.
And that reality is the one of the higher vibration?
Yes. That's a new earth.
The new earth. Beautiful.
Yeah, that's a new earth. It's we define the new earth. It's power ways. We live with each other in a new way.
What else would be good to see today and experience today while we are in this beautiful space?
Like in this moment, hold a beautiful thought in your mind. Anything is just so beautiful for you at this moment. Let's do it together.
Yes, let's do this together. And can you feel the frequencies of these beautiful thoughts as we are doing this?
Yes. It's depend on us, depend on ourselves to move to the new earth.
Can we go to the new earth now and look at it? And can you tell us what it is you see from the new earth?
Yes, let's go.
Let us know when you see the new earth and what the experience is.
Lots of trees. It's the first I saw.
And we know you like those trees.
Yeah. It's lots of trees.
Beautiful. What is your connection with these trees in the new earth?
Like they have a whole network in the new earth. The energy can move around the tree, build a beautiful network around the tree. How could that possible? It must be the ocean. There's no tree. I don't know, but that's just a feeling I got. The tree has a network around the whole earth. And the human, us, live harmony with the forest, with the trees, with the fairies, with all the plants, the animals. We share the energy.
What do the animals and the fairies, what kind of messages can they give us from the new earth?
I see when a human change how to communicate, how to live with each other, we can see more fairies and different animals. If the human keep fighting with each other, it's too far from the fairy.
So in the new earth and the new frequencies, the humans can create a vibration where they can see the fairies.
Yeah, and we can, yeah, it is possible. We can move freely. Yeah.
Explain what you mean, moving freely.
I mean, without without a vehicle use fossil fuel. Without those vehicles, we still can move freely, move around.
How do the humans move around without their vehicles?
I don't know how, but
what do you see happening with the humans when they are going from one place to another?
I couldn't see clearly because there's a two voices fighting in my mind. One have a feeling, another one's, how could that possible?
And if you could set those thoughts aside, then the warring thoughts, and just look at this beautiful energy of the new earth and the people being able to move freely, what does that look like? How do they get from one place to another?
I have two ideas, but how could that possible? One idea is we have the new way to get energy, and that energy is from the earth and the universe. So we use that energy. It's clean and it's endless. Oh, it's so beautiful. That's another way to move away the power over. So you don't need pay to buy the energy. We get the energy from the earth and the universe, so it's endless energy, so beautiful.
And the humans can use this energy to move from one place to another. They won't need their vehicles.
Yeah. They might need a device to move around, but the device use that type of energy, and the energy is endless from universe and earth.
That sounds very wonderful.
And the human also can fly.
Tell us about that.
I wouldn't say very high, but like floating. Not sure it's how could that possible?
Can you ask how is it possible that they are floating and see what comes in?
We can learn gradually how to interact with that free energy. Eventually.
Is that energy, that free energy, is it accessible now in the world as it is, or do we have to wait for it to be accessible in the new earth?
That's weird yes and no question. So weird. Like somebody has that knowledge, but haven't really accepted by public yet.
So but somebody has the knowledge of the free energy and how to access it.
Yeah.
And when will the public know about this?
We need to break that power over diagram. So the answer I got is that knowledge is, we have that knowledge right now, but the barrier is power over. Like some didn't want that knowledge out because they want to control, they want the people buy the energy.
And how does the people get to this knowledge and get through the power over? Can they collapse the power over and get to the knowledge?
We have to use the power with way to change. You cannot use power over to take over power over. So that's still power over. So that means, that means change from everybody within.
Moving into a place of gaining the knowledge without being in a power over position. What else can you tell us about moving into this limitless power?
When the Earth's energy reach a certain point, that knowledge will break through. Some scholar will publish that knowledge, or just come out, announce that knowledge. That's not a problem. It's on everybody's hand right now. It's change a way to live, how we live. we rise up Earth's energy, or not only Earth's energy, the human vibration together. When we reach a certain level, lots of new energy, lots of new technology will come out like a burst. And somehow it happened in a certain level.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird.
It sounds like it is coming and it is inevitable.
Yes, that's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And also it's everybody's duty or responsibility to do it. It's not, okay, I just live my life and then when a certain date comes, everything will change. No, it's not like that. We have our own responsibility.
Tell us more about that. Each person having a responsibility.
Change the way to live, change the way to think,
Mm-hmm.
and pay attention to the moment, the present. I mean, be present. Yeah,
How could we help others to be present?
by being present yourself.
Mm-hmm.
When you are be present yourself, when your own vibration rises up, the people around you will feel it.
Mm-hmm.
Then they will say, oh, I want to be like her. I want to be like him. This is power with. If you ask people, say, oh, you should do this, you should do that to change others, that's still power over.
Mm-hmm.
So by power with means be as you believe, be as you ask others to be, and be the one you first.
So as each individual starts stepping into their own power, their own ability, their own authenticness, and being the way that they came here to be, then they will start to awaken others to do the same.
Yes, yes. Thanks for put so beautifully. It's go inside yourself.
Mm-hmm. That is wonderful. And as each individual starts to wake up to their individual purpose and task on the planet, what they came here to do, as each one starts to grow into that reality, then that is when the new earth is created. Are we understanding that correctly?
Yes.
So the goal is to get each person on the planet to step into their authentic self, their true version of self, their awakened state, their purpose in life, and help them to move out of the sadness and let go of the judgments and move forward. And that is all motion to get to the new earth.
Yes.
Mm.
Yeah, thanks for saying so beautifully.
You are the one that said it so beautifully as you talked us through it. And we find this to be a wonderful piece to your session today. We thank you for bringing that forward and explaining what the possibilities are for the new earth and how to get there and to the new energy and the ability to travel without vehicles and to fly and to expand and to be connected to trees and water and earth and birds and animals and everything. You have a beautiful way of looking forward into these moments that are exciting to experience alongside of you, and we thank you for that. And as we continue, is there anything else that you would like to say about the new earth before we take you to the next place?
Just one sentence. Let's bring new earth to us.
And that is the best sentence we have heard in a very, very long time. Let's bring the new earth to us. Beautiful.